Okay, I'm at a bit of a loss, so I'm going to take a break here. No, no, I'm not taking a break yet. Yeah, we're going to do this. Terminate call throwing an exception. We can do Google for that. Anyway, it looked like that happened. I'll show you the display of my screen. It looks like that happened when that ball on the right, that rectangle on the right, hit the wall and was about to make a sound. So that's the first place I'm going to look. I think that would be voice entity .mm make bounce sound. Yes, so that's the only thing that's new. Make bounce sound. So it would get sounds by entity itself, and that supposedly works. Sees that there's no sounds, and then it allocates an input buffer sound with entity self. And we do have a get buffers function. Yes. Ah, this is wrong. Get buffers is a pointer. That should be, what is the sound called? Input buffer sound mm. Yeah, get buffers is a pointer. Alright, that might have been it. That might have been what the mistake was. I'm surprised that the type catching didn't notice that. The type checking. That's a little scary, to be honest. But let's just try run right away. I'm going to plug the headphones in. It's going to be a lot more noisy now because we have that noise generating object. Oh, I can't. You just have to live with that, and I'll keep talking, and hopefully no, I think it's feeding back. Let me stop it and run it again. I have to shut up until I delete that object. I could just remove it from the thing, but from the hard code, but I'm too lazy. Okay, so now I've got one object. And these guys are going, but I don't hear them making any noise. I mean, they're doing stuff. Presumably their audio callback is getting hit. because we used to crash in the relevant code. I'm going to try... I'm going to hit the pause button and see what happens. I want to see if I can get to a useful debugging state if I manually pause. Okay, here's code that we have. So how do you get it to go above? Man. Xcode debugger current source I mean, it's very good if you can see the code that's being debugged. That's all I can say. So, okay, looks like they have some condition thing, which is cool. Okay, apparently LLDB is what you want to use. Fortunately, I cannot tell how to change to LLDB, and it doesn't say. Okay, here. How do you get to this screen? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, no real winners yet. Okay, here's the way you ask this question. Xcode 4, how do I change to LLDB? Okay, you can't do that for iOS yet, apparently. 4.2. Automatically view current debugging source. Okay, maybe I'll just have to say this is iOS, and Apple's just not giving you that capability yet. Although on 3.2 this existed, or 3 point whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time on that. Instead, I'm going to find out why it's silent when I hit a collision. What I'm going to do is put a printf in the playback and say using playing sound with %d %i buffers, and that's buffers.size. And no, you do not. Yeah, this is fun. This is totally fine. Let's just run it again. And fix this error, and run it again. Okay. Sound with 0 buffers. That solves the mystery. Why do our sounds have 0 buffers? Well, presumably it's because the way we're gathering it doesn't put any buffers in it. Yes. There you go. Simple off by 1 error, if you want to call it that. If you want to be generous. Okay. I need to plug the headphones in to avoid blowing up with lots of noise. Well, it looks like we record lots of the stuff, but okay, I'm taking that noise. I gotta take that noise guy out of the way. It's just way too noisy. And it's definitely in the wrong position. Okay. Ah, shit. I think you need a player. I could silence it. Yeah, that's a better solution.